This is Sir Crime.
Hi, my name is Brianna Denison, and this is my story. I was 19 years old. I was a college student, home in Reno, Nevada, visiting friends during winter break. Like so many nights before, nothing felt dangerous. It was January, cold outside, but warm inside the house where I was staying. I fell asleep on a couch, thinking only about classes, plans, and the future waiting for me. I never imagined that night would be my last. In the early hours of January 20, 2008, while the house was quiet and everyone slept, someone entered without permission. There was no warning, no chance to understand what was happening. I was taken from a place that should have been safe. My shoes were left behind. My purse stayed where I had set it down. My phone never moved. And suddenly, I was gone. When my friends woke up, they knew something was wrong. There was silence where there shouldn't have been. A small bloodstain on a pillow told them what words couldn't. Panic followed. Police were called. My name was spoken again and again, growing louder as hours passed without answers. Soon, the search spread across the city. Volunteers walked fields. Officers followed leads. My face appeared on flyers, on television screens, in the hearts of strangers who hoped to help bring me home. My family waited, holding on to hope even as each day made it harder to breathe. Weeks passed. On February 15, 2008, someone walking in a field noticed something bright against the earth, a pair of orange socks. They were still on my feet. That was how I was found. That was how my story became real to the world. Investigators learned the truth I could no longer tell myself. I had been assaulted and murdered. My life was taken by someone who had done this before, someone who believed he would never be caught. But he was wrong. DNA evidence connected my case to other attacks in the area. A pattern emerged. And months later, an anonymous tip pointed police toward a man named James Michael Biella. The evidence was undeniable. The truth finally had a voice. In 2008, he was arrested. In court, they spoke about me as evidence, as testimony, as a victim, but I was more than what happened to me. I was a daughter, a friend, a student, a young woman with plans I never got to finish. Biella was convicted. He was sentenced to death, along with multiple life sentences for other crimes. The law called it justice. But justice doesn't bring back time. My death changed my community. College campuses grew quieter at night. Parents worried more. Students carried pepper spray, checked their locks twice, and looked over their shoulders because they knew what had happened to me could happen to anyone. My mother refused to let my name disappear into a case file. She created the Bring Bride Justice Foundation, turning loss into purpose and pain into protection for others. And that is where my story continues. Not in how I died, but in what followed. I am remembered in conversations about safety, in laws, in awareness, in the promise that my life mattered and that what happened to me should never be ignored. I didn't get to grow older. I didn't get to finish college. I didn't get to see the life I was building. But my voice remains. I am Brianna Denison, and this is my story.